If you want results like this with girls, effortlessly, you need to be maximizing your physique. Looks are the most important part when it comes to attracting girls. And if you don't have them, you're gonna fall behind. I mean, it makes sense. A physique is your first impression. When a girl looks at you, that's the first thing that she sees, your physique, your face and your physique. Building a nice physique will make your face look better anyways, so. Now it's important to make clear what an attractive physique actually is, because if you don't know what one is, how are you gonna build one? An attractive physique, also known as an aesthetic physique, is a physique that specifically appeals to the female gaze. So we're training to get girls here, not for guys to compliment us on our big bulky muscles, but to get girls that wanna shag us basically. Now what this physique looks like is a low body fat percentage first of all, and then the shape of the physique is like a V taper, that's what it's called. A slim waist with clear defined abs going into a wide back, then going into wide shoulders. That's going to give you the shape that's most attractive to women. Most men also recognize that this physique is really good looking as well, but some of them will try to convince you that no, you should bulk, you should gain muscle when it's actually just fat. You should increase your bench. We don't need to do any of these things when our main goal is just to be attractive to women, which is most men's main goal. A lot of them just don't like to admit it. We're not training to look like bodybuilders. That's not our goal. We're not really interested in strength. Now, of course, you will get strength as a side effect of training, that you can't gain muscle without strength. It's not possible. But our main goal is to build a nice aesthetic physique that will attract girls primarily. And then the strength and the compliments from guys, that's all bonuses on top of the main goal. Forget training like a powerlifter, and even forget looking like a bodybuilder, because bodybuilders don't have aesthetic physiques usually. I mean, I can think of a few like David Lade, Jeff Side. These guys have nice aesthetic physiques. Their physiques get girls 100%. But actual bodybuilder competitors like Chris Bumstead, Rich Piana, these guys, they don't have aesthetic physiques. They have massive muscles, massive physiques, but these physiques are not actually attractive to most women. 99.99% of women don't find those types of physiques attractive, and we want to be attractive to the most amount of women possible. That's how you're gonna have the most options available to you. And to do that, we need to train right, and we need to train naturally as well. If you're thinking about taking steroids to build a better physique to get girls, believe me, do yourself a favor and get rid of that idea immediately, because that's honestly gonna make your goal so much harder to achieve. Once you build muscle with steroids, your physique actually starts to look worse, in my opinion, in most people's opinions. You build a steroid body. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You can look at a physique and be like, yeah, that's a steroid body. We're not building a steroid body here, because girls can also look at that physique, even though they don't, most girls, that, especially the ones that don't go to the gym, they know nothing about building muscle and whatever. They have no clue, but they can still look at a physique and be like, yeah, that's too much. They might not know that it's anabolics that the guy is taking, but they know that something's wrong. Now, the main reason why an attractive physique is your best dating advantage is because you actually just look sexy. That means the girl wants to have sex with you. And honestly, once you build that physique, it's so much easier than trying to be funny and trying to have money and things like this. You just have a nice body and she just like starts drooling. It's amazing. It's like the best icebreaker you can have. You automatically show that you're disciplined, healthy, dominant, confident, all these things in one, just from having a nice attractive physique. Is honestly the easiest, the best wingman you can have. Another thing with having an attractive physique, you can't fake having an attractive physique. Even if you take steroids, like, people can tell you take steroids, so that's not faking it, because it doesn't look attractive anymore. But when you've put in the work to have an attractive physique, everyone can see that. That's on show all of the time. Even when you're not shirtless, you can see with your arms and with your face, you can see that you've put in work to get to where you are. You can fake having money, you can fake having friends, you can fake having a lifestyle that you don't have, but you literally can't fake having a good physique. Only online you can Photoshop, I guess, but even that's pretty obvious most of the time. Your physique starts demanding attention, and that's great. That's what we want. We want more eyes on us, because that's more girls for us. These days, dating and attraction is very visual first. A girl wants to look at you first and just make a judgment from there. You do the same with girls, so it's only fair. But if you're not attractive, like, honestly, you're not getting anywhere. Dating apps, don't even get me started on them. On dating apps, even more so. Like, that's really just looks, 100% looks. But if the first picture a girl sees on you on a dating app is a picture of you with clear six-pack abs, V-taper, you're gonna get 100 matches a day, honestly. Half of them are gonna be whales, but that's just because pretty girls don't need Tinder, so. One of the best things about having an attractive physique is that it triggers attraction immediately in a girl. Just think about that. How much is that worth? A girl looks at you and she wants to have sex with you immediately. How much is that worth? Because guys will spend like hundreds going out and drinking and, you know, hopefully getting girls. That's their aim most of the time. But you can just go to the gym, build an attractive physique, you know, take a couple of years, whatever. And then there's girls that will like suck your dick in the bathroom for nothing. For me, that's worth millions. For you, I don't know. Like, imagine if it was in a pill, for example, that you took the pill and then half the girls that look at you are instantly attracted to you. Well, you don't need a pill. You just need to build an attractive physique. And that's literally what will happen. Also, when you look good, you just get away with more in general with girls. Say you've got a skinny fat physique. Well, for you right now, the game is on legendary difficulty. It's pretty hard for you with girls. You don't get instant attraction from pretty much anyone. Now you build a half decent physique. Now the game's on intermediate. Few girls, you'll have instant attraction. Once you build a top 0.1% physique, now the game is on beginner difficulty. It's not hard anymore. It becomes so easy that sometimes you don't even want to play. Now you don't have to do all the logistics and take a girl back to your hotel or whatever if it even ever gets that far. You can just take her to the bathroom like this, and that's no issue. And every girl will do that because it's with you. You're the guy with the attractive physique, the Greek god body. Now instead of having to be like scared with your words and whatnot, you literally just say anything you want to her and it doesn't even matter. She'll just find it funny for no reason. Most guys don't have an attractive physique. Like, even guys that go to the gym, most of them don't have an attractive physique. Whether that's because they're not training right, or they're not training hard enough, or their nutrition isn't right, or their sleep isn't right, whatever it is, most of them don't have what they're trying to get. And a lot of them don't even know that they want to have an attractive physique. Like, they want girls and this and that, but they don't know how to build an attractive physique. They don't know that they need to build an attractive physique specifically for girls. Half the guys in the gym are still doing deadlifts. Like, what are you doing deadlifts for? That's not gonna get you girls. You don't need to lift the girl like a deadlift. You just need to swing her over your big lateral delts on your shoulder like this, like a fireman's carry. So even knowing that you want to build an attractive physique specifically for girls, that's already gonna put you ahead of a lot of people in the gym. Like, a lot of people in the gym just do cardio. And when you actually build one of these physiques, like the physique that you're thinking about, where it's like, wow, people are staring at you like, wow, he looks like, he doesn't even look real, he looks like AI. When you actually build one of these physiques, that's when you get put into the top 1, not even 1% is too broad, top 0.1, top 0.01% of men that have an absolutely insane physique. Not in the bodybuilding context of, you know, they have a lot of muscle, they can go compete. No, they have an insane physique that looks insane to girls. When you've got one of these physiques that's got female eyes following you across the room, now you can be proud of what you look like. You've got a confidence boost. You know that girls like confidence, you already knew that. But you need to take that confidence from somewhere. And if you don't have a nice physique, if you're skinny fat, if you look rubbish, you're not going to be confident and you don't deserve to be. But once you build that physique, now you can be proud of who you are, what you look like. And you can really take that confidence and use it into getting girls. Self-confidence plus looking good, there's nothing better. I'm telling you, there's nothing better. And girls really do sense that, and it works wonders. Train to become attractive, specifically. That's your goal, train to become attractive. If you're not being noticed by girls, that's completely in your control. You can change very simply. It's not a complicated process. It'll take some time, but it's not complicated. Once you start getting noticed and you see how easy it becomes, you're like, wow, it could have been this easy all along. You can genuinely be overwhelmed with options. Most guys have never experienced that, being overwhelmed with the amount of attraction you're getting from women. But it's fully possible for you as well. You just have to take those action steps to create that for yourself. Watch this video next if you took value from this one.